What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tiffany. I'm coming to you again with another episode on the positive black space. I just want to say that I'm so glad that you took the time to join me again today, and that I hope that what I have to bring to you today will inspire you, uplift you. As you read in the description, today we're going to talk about a topic that I feel like is a major thing, especially during this time. I know so much is happening in the world right now, but I want to discuss taking leaps of faith. And so this is a new series I'm actually working on. I want to bring people to the forefront that have taken a leap in their life in some way. And what I mean by take the leap, I mean like when you decide to do something big, huge in your life. If you have a dream or aspiration or something that you've always wanted to do, um, and then you just take the leap as in like jumping for it. So I wanted to give some tips on taking a leap because when I talk about taking a leap, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go crazy and just decide to just do something out of nowhere. That's not always how life works. And for us that are in their 30s, mid 30s, late 20s, you're starting to make, bigger decisions for your lives, and you have to think about the decisions that you make. I know when I was younger, I took many leaps and I didn't really take into consideration what that meant for my life as a whole. And I kind of just did things on a whim, like quit jobs because I was just tired of working there. Things that you don't think about can affect you in the long run. And so I wanted to give a couple tips about taking the leap. I've taken, like I said, several leaps in my life. In particular, I want to talk about just even starting this YouTube channel is a leap of faith for me. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know how it's going to grow. I'm believing God for great things. I'm believing that what I have to give will inspire and uplift someone. And I know that what I have to say will help someone. I truly believe that with all of my being. So, with that being said, it's still a leap of faith though, because I don't know how this all will work out, but I know that it's something that was in my spirit, impressed upon my heart to do. And so, when we have those things inside of us, it's time for us to do something about it. And so, I want to give you 5 tips that I have when it comes to taking a leap. Got to get my trusty notepad and kind of go over the notes that I came up with. So, the first thing that I want to discuss, I feel like is something that we as a community of people, um, with everything that's going on within our community and things that we see as far as injustice and things like that, can kind of taint our our imagination and our ability to dream. And so the very first tip is to simply dream. A lot of us let life stop us from dreaming. And so that's the first step, is just to simply dream up the idea, dream again, believe that you have something inside of you great, or whatever it is that you can accomplish, whether it's getting married, that could be a dream for someone. The career of your dreams, something big that you never thought you would aspire to. Some people may be thinking about college that they want to go to, um, entrepreneurship, going on a trip, leaving the country, taking a big move, whatever that dream is. Just dream it, think it, believe that it is possible. Like, you can do it. And so that's the first step, because I know that it could feel like you might not have all the things together. It feels like, I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get this done. But if you just believe, the first part of it is the belief in the dream. And so I want to say that's the first step, is to simply dream. Number 2, after we do that, make your dream visible. And what I mean by that is write it down in some way, or make it visual to yourself. Now, some people maybe may journal and write down their dreams and goals. Listen, everybody's not the same. So I don't want to take this as a clear cut box way of doing things. Everyone's different. But if you journal, you write down your dreams, make it plain and simple. Some people like to put together vision boards, or some people can write their notes on a sticky note of their dream and stick it on their mirror, or stick it on their refrigerator, or on a dashboard in their car, so you can see the dream every day. I say that because it makes you see what you want. You visualize it. You see it every day, like, this is what I want to do. This is what I know I can do. And the more you see it, the more you take it in. When you're journaling, you're going back to that journal, go back in there, read those things over, so you can keep it fresh in your heart and your mind. You can continue to visualize it and see it for what it is, and really believe that you can do it. Number 3, speak the dream out. And what I mean by speak the dream out, I don't just mean just go all over the place and start telling everybody all the big dreams and ideas that you have. I say speak the dream in a safe place. That's key, because everybody doesn't believe the same way. I don't, for lack of a better way of saying it, like, everybody doesn't have faith. Everybody doesn't believe, and everybody won't believe in the dream that you have, and that's okay. We're all on different levels. We're all in different places, and you don't have to prove the dream to anyone. You know what's been given to you to do. And so I say a safe place is important to speak it out. Speak those things that are not as though they were. I am a born again believer, so I believe in the word of God, and I believe that it's powerful. And so that's what the word says, is to speak those things that are not as though they are. So with that, it causes me to speak the things that I want to see happen in my life, and in the lives of others that I believe in and want to see them do great. So you can do that. That is something that you want to do, a safe place, whether it's a spouse, your parent, a close relative, a teacher, a mentor, anyone that you feel safe enough with to share your dream, that will encourage you, that will nourish it, that will empower you to complete the dream. If it's not someone that'll do that, I would say stay away from those people. You don't want negative people in your life anyways. That's a side note, and that's another story for another day. But you want to be careful about who you're connected with, and sharing what you know that is a huge, big vision for yourself, and could already be something that you're toiling with, or you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. So be careful who you share your dream with. But I would say share it, speak it out, because when you start speaking it, you really start to speak out the vision and see what it could be. And like, possibilities open up for you. When you start speaking things into existence, like, okay, like, I could see myself doing it. You know what I mean? Once you start talking about your dream, it gives life. And the more you talk about it, the more you explain it, the more excited you become, and the more you believe, because you are speaking it. And it doesn't matter if anybody else believes it. It's like, it's within you, but you want to do that in a safe space. So that's number 3. Remember to speak the dream out. Like, that's important. Number 4, I would say take small steps to start preparing to see your dream come to fruition in your life. And I say that to say, you don't have to try to do everything in one day, because some people have major dreams that's super big for them, and it's like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to get it all done. It's too big. It's too great. But that's why you want to do stuff in little steps. Like with me, with creating this channel, I started small baby steps to come to this today. And so that was purchasing a camera. That was getting a ring light, writing out what I wanted to talk about, topics and ideas, and what did I want to bring to the table, creating an IG page and creating a Facebook, which, by the way, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Positive Backspace. Oh no. Anywho, follow us on IG and Facebook at The Positive Black Space, and you can join the conversation further there once this is up. So I say that that lipstick on my teeth just threw me the heck off. Do not pay attention. I hope the words that I'm saying touches you. Okay, so where was I? Number 4 is to work on it in steps. Nothing comes together overnight. Like the famous saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. It is true. You know, you cannot do everything. You will overwhelm yourself. And that to me is one of the true killers of a true dream killer, I should say, is that you do too much. And it's just, it becomes way too weighty, way too heavy, and you can't see it through. So when you do stuff in increments, small steps, you'll see the dream formulate right before your eyes. And it'll start from the ground up. And any person that's worked on a major dream or done anything like that will tell you, take your time through it. Don't feel pressured. You're not on anyone else's time spans, and don't compare yourself and how you formulate your dream to anyone else. I believe in everything happening in divine purpose and divine timing, but I do believe that you have to start doing things. Faith without works is dead. You need to be on it. Like, you have to go for what you want to see completed in your life. Okay, so number 5 is our final step is go out and pursue. After you've dreamed, and then you made your dream visual, then you spoke it in a safe space, you worked on it step by step, you've taken your time, then finally it's time to pursue. You cannot see the dream come true if you don't actually do it. It is time for you to take the leap. Like, it's it. It's here. It's now. You've worked this hard. You've done all the things that you know to do. It's time to do it. Like, now is the time, and believe in yourself. Know that you can do it. Once you've done all those other things, once you get to this step, the pursuing is a whole lot easier. For some people, they can just jump right into doing something and do it. But I'm one that believes in planning, and planning things out. I believe that works out better for you in the long run. But know that it's possible. Know that you can do it. And no matter what's happening in the world, you can dream and dream big. So this is the start of the series. It's called Take the Leap. I'm so excited. I'm going to bring people to you in various walks of life, from old age, or for, I don't want to say old age, mature age, to younger, to the younger generation. I want something for everyone. These are people that have stepped out in faith in some form or way, or taken a giant leap in their life, and their life has been changed for the better. And I believe that we are doing this in our community as Black positive people, making a difference, making a change. We're doing great things. And so I want to bring that to you, and share these people with you, their stories, their obstacles, and their triumphs, because life is full of that. It's full of ups and downs, but ultimately we know that in the end we can win as long as we stay positive, stay focused, and keep God first. So I'm so excited to start this series with you. I'm so excited to see what your responses are. You know what? If you can, leave me in the comment section any type of dream or idea that you've taken in the last, that you've taken or that you want to take, that you're thinking about taking, and let me know if these steps help you. Of course, nothing's set in stone. Take what you can take from it. I believe that we all are growing. We're all growing better, but I'm so excited to see where life takes us all. So I'm glad that you came to join me today, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Remember, this world is crazy, but it's always a great idea to be positive. And to all my Black queens and kings, stay Black, stay beautiful, and stay bold.